So, been on the trail maybe 10 minutes. Got up around 3, that's when the alarm went off. On the trail at 3:30. Had a little coffee. It is pitch black out without my headlamp, but feeling good. Slept enough, and we'll see. But this is what it's going to be like for the next, I don't know, 2.5 hours. So just going to try to keep moving and not sprain any ankles on routes that I can't see. It's not going to show up on camera, but the benefit of hiking this early in the morning is the stars are just insane. I know you can't see anything though. So about an hour in, gone 2.3 miles and climbed about 1,500 feet so far. So quite a ways to go. About a little over 3 miles left and 5,000 more feet of climbing to the summit. So right now, I'm almost making too good a time because there's a water source that I need to fill up on water at. And if it's pitch black, I've never been here before and I'm a little worried I might miss it if it's not right on the trail. But I've got just over 1.5 liters left, so I'll be okay. But I'll need to definitely hit it on the way back down the mountain if I miss it on the way up. But going great so far. Just chugging along. Oh, found my water. Luckily, basically right on the trail. About 6:30 in the morning. Been going for 3 hours. Sun's starting to come up, which is nice. Able to take the headlamp off finally. It's been tough sledding on this loose scree for about the last hour. It's the next place to get up and over, and then probably about another hour left. I've covered about, what did it say, 4-point-something miles and 3,700 feet of climbing, so half the climbing done and only like 1.5 miles to go. So that last mile is going to be brutal, but should be pretty awesome. My right quad is having something going on every 10th or 15th step. I got a little flare, so I'm taking a little break. I'm gonna get some water, maybe eat a snack, try to relax a little bit, and then hopefully survive to the summit. But 3 hours in, doing good so far. So I got my breakfast that I brought, not exactly lightweight, but a little protein. I got a bar for later, a little treat if I want at the summit. Got a sandwich, also not lightweight. I'll eat that when I get to the summit. And then probably for the way back down, if I'm needing some salt, just a beef stick kind of thing. And then coffee so that I can recharge when I get to the top. I'll have that with some ibuprofen. And then the other thing that I have, I snacked on a little bit so far, were these energy chew things, just little gummies. They have a little caffeine in them. And I got a nice little boost out of that. Slow and steady. It's about 3 hours, 45 minutes in. This is that long stretch I just got done with. It was pretty brutal. All of this stuff right here, all loose rock. I think I started out in the morning somewhere over there. Beautiful sunrise, not a cloud in the sky. I still got about a mile left, but this is 3,000 more feet of climbing. So, goodness gracious. This is gonna be a brutal last mile. But, I don't know. Couldn't ask for a better morning to spend miserable. Also, bonus, not a single other person on the trail. I can't see anybody down there. I didn't see any headlamps in front of me when I was hiking earlier. So, I might be the only person on the mountain today doing this route, which is pretty awesome. Just to get an idea of the steepness. But we're almost there. Just a lot of loose rock and dirt on this last half mile here. Gorgeous morning though, no wind. Beautiful. So this is one of the markers I've been looking at for a little while now. I saw it way back down there when I did my check-in. One of those. I think it was that one maybe. But a lot of switchbacks on this side. The main trail is over there a little bit, but switchbacks looked a lot nicer. I'm still 2,000 feet from the summit. I think that's a false summit. So I need to get there, and then there's another 1,000 feet or so. But making our way slowly but surely, all by ourselves on the mountain. Alright, so I've been going for about 5 hours. Climbed 5,700 feet so far. A little under 2,000 probably. I think that's the summit there. So I got to come up underneath, around, and across summit. But at about 12,000 now, just the faintest lightheaded feeling. So I'm going to have a little snack and that coffee that I brought. Try to just charge up a little bit for this last push. 8:30 right now. Hopefully can do the rest of that in an hour, and then that'll be 6 hours to the summit. Not bad. I think I'm doing a little extra mileage because I took the switchback route. You can kind of see them here. Right there. But that's totally okay with me, since this is plenty steep the way it is. And right now at 12,000 with that much left, I think I'm just going to take a little break and fuel up. Well, making my way up there, but man alive, is this tough sledding right now. Just all kinds of loose stuff. I mean, this is the trail, and it's just very vertical. The app says I've gone 6,400 feet, so fucking 1,000 left, but we're almost there. Been going almost 6 hours now. We'll get there. Haven't quite hit the I might not make it yet feeling, but definitely stopping a lot more often, taking some breaths to catch up on some oxygen, and you know, catch up on the scenery. Not too shabby. We'll get there pretty soon now. Home stretch. But goodness, this is a struggle. I don't know if this is the right way up. It's kind of what it says on the All Trails map, but this is pretty vigorous and brutal and steep and treacherous. I mean, there's just a lot of things that can go wrong right now. So let's just keep going. Well, I'm officially getting my ass kicked. I'm beyond the point of trying to make good time and definitely prioritizing safety and survival. I got a little off course, and we've been just basically scrambling up super loose stuff. I mean, huge boulders, when you grab onto them or step on them, are sliding. So I mean, hopefully I can pick up the trail. I think it's a little bit further that way, and then that'll be a slightly safer way down, because right now this is getting a little spicy for my taste. But we're super close, so just gonna keep pushing through and just taking it slow, really making sure that nothing stupid happens. A lot of I need to like 4 point of contact it right now, grabbing on with my hands and crawling. It's pretty vigorous. I mean, I knew there'd be a little bit of that, but this is very consequential stuff. Got to be careful out here on my own, but I still feel okay, so I'm gonna keep going. All right, we're back on trail. Just gonna go up over there. Here's our summit. Ooh. Now that the end's in sight and I'm on the trail, this seems a lot more doable. There was about 45 minutes in there where it was just dangerous and a slog, but I think we're gonna do it. Lesson is, don't lose the trail, especially up here towards the top. Summit, almost there, dying. Getting my money's worth today. Got the last climb up here, up that little hill, and then to the ridge, and then to the summit. And this nice little plateau over here, full of snow. Beautiful up here. No wind. Somebody's emergency stash over there. Still looks kind of forever away at this point. Dang it. We're gonna get there. Hopefully before dark. Gotta get back to the car, get out of these woods before dark. The road I came in on is like 45 minutes of off-road with no lights or anything. Anyway, home stretch for like the 5th home stretch. I see now. This is our trail, I think. We're on the back side of that big rock face. We were taking pictures from that side. We came up from over there. Heavy sulfur smells. I think they're coming from over here. I think there's a little pit I'll check out. Hopefully the mountain isn't ready to blow while I'm on it. Oh yeah, we are boiling. Oh, it stinks. Yeah. Still gotta get up there. Last few steps. I think that's the summit right there. We've just come from down there. Up and over. There it is. Got the book. Oh yeah, 14,179. We'll come back and sign that. Trying not to face plant on the last couple steps here. Oh, reverse. Kind of a long ways down here. Last couple steps. Totally safe to do while one hand selfing, right? Oh. Oh, I'm stuck. How'd that happen? There we go. Top of the mountain. Woo! Made it. Made it. The view from the top of the hill. It's the direction we came. Going out that way. Parked somewhere over there. Somewhere over there. Awesome mountain. All right, time to eat some sandwich, drink some water, and then we gotta start going back down. This took a little longer than I expected. So, gonna have to kind of rush it a little bit on the way down. Not during those parts that were sketchy, but wherever I can, I'm gonna try to pick up some time because I got a long drive home tonight. But what a gorgeous mountain to be standing on top of in the perfect day. Zero wind, not a cloud in the sky. I'm out here in a sun hoodie. Beautiful. So, going a lot quicker on the way down, but I've slipped and fell a bunch of times. I mean, this is pretty slippery terrain. I've tore my hand a little bit on the fall. Not a big deal, but would like to avoid, that for the next 3 miles or so. Anyway, a lot more of this to go. I mean, this is some serious steps of mortar shit. Good luck finding the trail. It's down here. But we're going straight down. Nice little drop off on that side. Well, slightly off trail again. So, working my way back that way, but this is fun. Just been sliding through rocks more or less for 20 minutes, which I think is part of the plan, but I think it's better if you're on the trail. Is this it? Maybe this is it? Who can tell? Maybe. A lot of loose rock left to go. That shit up there was tough for me, route finding, and anyway, through the hard stuff now. And into the, whatever this is, easy stuff. The ski. Starting to hit some old landmarks, so that's good. Keep it up. And enjoy the show. Well, making good time now. Just sliding our way down the hill. Got a kind of a ways to go. All the way, basically until after that ridge. So another, who knows, 30 minutes maybe of this shit. It's okay though. Easier on my knees. And wellness is a great way to calm the stone, the talus parts of my heels. Just stomping on a bunch of rocks endlessly. It's not bad actually. All the shitty stuff is way up there. This is my makeshift hat, and somehow I forgot a hat, but look at what's coming out of these shoes. Anyway, time to reload them and run all the way down to the bottom still, about halfway. Well, been going for about 9 hours now, and I can safely say this whole section here is by far the biggest ass kicker, at least to me anyway, both up and down. I'm not nearly worried about whatever's left. I was wrong. This whole section is still going. It's nice to see some of this in the daylight. Oh, it's just all headlamp earlier today. But I've been out of water for about an hour, and it's pretty warm. I'm definitely feeling parched. Pretty sure that creek is somewhere down there though. That is all I'm focused on right now. And then from there, I should be able to have a pretty decent pace back to the car. I think it's about another 2.5 miles after the creek. Something like that, 2.3. Anyway, that's where we're at. Overall feeling pretty good. Knees are starting to, from downhill, but what are you gonna do? Well, what I'm gonna do is take more ibuprofen when I get to the stream, but we're doing it. We're getting there. One last look before we turn the corner. I think that little spire off to the right there was the real peak. That's Monster Mountain. Oh, and there's my stream. Thank goodness. I was about to die of thirst. Oh. This is everything I was flying by this morning with my headlamp on. It's nice. It's greener than I thought it would be. So this is the first. I've been hiking for 11 hours up and back on the same trail, and I can literally see the footprints that I left walking up. I haven't seen a single other person the entire time. So I think there's a possibility that I'm literally the only person who set foot on this trail all day today, which is pretty awesome. Almost back. My knees are just about ready to explode. But awesome day overall. Oh yeah. Made it. Goodness gracious. And we even got a new car, saw those fellas. Awesome. Look at that beauty over there. Look at this packed parking lot. So total time was 11 hours, 27 minutes. So 11 and a half hours. My goal was 12, so that's good. And 7,600 feet of climbing expected. And between 12 and a half and 14 and a half miles, I got two different readings. So we'll just split the difference and say 13.5. There's some different routes. Some have switchbacks, so that adds up a little bit. Plus I got lost a couple times, but I mean, what an amazing day. I couldn't have really asked for it to go much better, especially weather-wise, health-wise. Everything held up. My knees are ready to explode now, but you know, they made it through the whole hike, so that's awesome. And overall, super stoked. That went awesome.